Councilman Mason?
I could ask a question. There are more to ask, and actually getting information is only a start to being able to ask questions. Being kept in the dark is when you can't ask questions. I have to
believe it or not, my phone and my email works. If you had questions, you can contact me at any time, as other council members do on a regular basis, and I will answer your question. Don't come to a meeting and say, I have a question, when I am available all during the week and all during any time you want to contact me by email, like I said, and I'll be more than happy to get your answer. Coming to a meeting and say, I have the information, I want to ask you a question. I'm not playing that game. That's a game. Oh, please. It's not a game. I'll take a vote of the majority.
Excuse me, I have the floor.
Can I have a vote of the majority to see if that's a game or not?
Please.
I think the majority would determine that's a game.
Council President,
Councilman
please.
Mason,
Of course they
continue.
would. You said so.
Yes, it's a game.
Let's let Councilman Mason proceed. Thank you, Director.
It's a game.
Okay.
Director, it is not a game.
Oh,
Director.
It's a game.
Easy. Just, Councilman, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The public. I represent the public, not you. The public has a right to know what questions I wish to ask, and they have a right to have the answers. Not behind closed doors in your office or on a telephone.
How about an email? I'll make it public.
Emails
email
or
is
otherwise.
Email
They
is
have a
public.
right to
You have
know.
no problem. You have no problem opening another email. You can have mine too.
Still haven't gotten those either.
I know. I'll give them to you mine. No, you want mine? Answer me the question. I'll make it a public. I'll put it up on the website for you if you have the question. Not a problem.
Councilman Mason, continue.
It seems to be rather difficult to do such.
Well, he's answering your questions. Continue
I'm
with
not
the next
asking
question.
questions.
Council President,
Councilwoman Marsh.
may I ask a question of Mr. Liston?
Sure.
Excuse me,
Mr. Liston,
yielded the floor.
oh, I apologize. I'll ask when you yield the floor. There was a big long silence. I was confused.
Councilman Mason, continue.
I think there's an item here that kind of gives the impression or the attitude of what is going on. When you take $600 in a line item transfer to cover, quote, immaterial budget error.
$600.
$100 million budget.
And it's actually disturbing that someone would laugh and say that that's immaterial. Because for some people, that's a week's salary. A week's salary for some people.
Thank you. All right.
Excuse me, I have the floor. Since taking office, such as chief of staffs, when they themselves are getting nothing for the holiday. Taxpayers are paid for a public safety audit, which said we should eliminate the position of a public safety director. So what does the mayor do? Hires a public safety director for $110,000 a year. That is a 300% more than the last public safety director got paid. These are the most troubling economic times since the Great Depression. But City Hall continues to threaten our workers, scare our residents, and have no regard for our struggling taxpayers. The administration needs to be held accountable, not be rewarded for just giving us information that should be standard operating procedure. Cannot support this resolution.
Well, if there's
I bet you spent more than $600 to have somebody write that forward too.
right. Well,
Excuse me?
if hold on. We talk about.
All due respect, I write my own stuff, Mr. Liston.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah, okay, well, we're getting off topic here. There was a mention about City Hall layoffs, and since that was brought up, I would say that if it were not for 4 council members refusing to vote for a bond ordinance for a parking garage, we wouldn't be stuck with a $4.5 million budget gap that causes the necessity for increased taxes or layoffs. So don't direct the responsibility upon the mayor